Hey everyone, I'm excited to be back for Cinemark Theaters for the return of a beloved movie, The Crawley Family in Downton Abbey, A New Era. I'm joined by two of the stars, Hugh Bonneville and Elizabeth McGovern. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. It seems like big guests love making their way to Downton Abbey. First, you had the King and Queen in the first movie. Now we have this major movie crew. Are your characters on board with this? Like, tell everyone how your mindset is at that time.
Oh, well, at the start of our movie, life seems normal at Downton Abbey. The roof is still leaking. The dowager's still, quipping her jokes. And then the invitation or the request arrives to come and shoot a film, a newfangled thing called a movie at Downton Abbey. And of course, Robert is not impressed with this idea at all. But because of the aforementioned leak in the roof, Lady Mary thinks it might be a smart idea. And so that's how the story kicks off. And then other machinations develop.
Cora is quite into it. She goes with the flow and rolls with the punches much more easily than Robert. And so I think she's quite excited about movie stars invading.
I think Tom and Edith are kind of the more forward thinking of the family. So I think they're excited by it, and they're not as ruffled as some of the other characters are, like Lord Grantham and Violet.
Yeah, like my character Tom has constantly been trying to get the estate to make money to service the greater community. So I think Tom thinks it's a great idea, and obviously a big thrill and a big buzz to have Hollywood come to Downton.
Mr. Barber is a producer and director.
He wants to make a film at Downton.
A moving picture at Downton.
But the big film stars, famous ones.
I think it's a horrible idea. Actresses plastered in makeup and actors just plastered.
There is something about it, like a wild animal ready to spring.
Ready to spring on you mean?
As much as we've evolved in this world, you would think that watching older generations of people, they would have no clue of what's going on in the world. But it seems like you could just put the Crawley family right here in 2022. How do you think they would be in 2022?
Oh, that's interesting. I think Edith would probably be a blogger. She'd have a big social media presence. She's all over that. She's fingers on the pulse, fashion, travel, trends.
I think Tom would be very involved in politics, and he'd be sitting there chatting to Edith going, "Stop taking photos of your food. Just trying to talk to you about the current situation politically."
Yeah.
To a certain degree, I think everyone, well, maybe I should only speak for myself. It's just this constant feeling like technology has advanced so quickly, and there's just no way that psychologically and emotionally, I personally can keep up with it. It's too much. It's too much information, too much stimulus for me. And I think possibly Cora might feel the same in my hands.
We've been fortunate over the years to be, of course, filming somewhere where this is a reality. The modern world is a reality in a big country estate with Lord and Lady Carnarvon. And in the same way that in our movie, we fixed the hole in the roof by the income that arises from the film being made there. So in the same way, you could argue that Lord and Lady Carnarvon have fixed their roof, metaphorically, by having Downton Abbey come and film there for several years on end. But this is the modern reality of the country house estate. In the old days, they were fiefdoms that were sort of self-perpetuating and self-funding, but now they're not. And they need to find new forms of income, new ways of coping. And I think Robert would probably have, he would need someone like Mary and Branson to help him. And I'm sure Lord Carnarvon has an army of people to help him in the modern day. But I think otherwise, I think like Elizabeth, he'd find the idea of a smartphone rather complicated.
All right, y'all, it's lights, camera, action for this new version of the British historical drama so many love. Go check out Downton Abbey, A New Era at Cinemark Theaters. You can get your tickets at Cinemark.com.
Why do you think he gave you the villa?
That is where the mystery resides.
Then we're off to the Riviera. And with any luck, we'd miss the whole of Mary's frightful film.
I do hope that was a prop.
The British are coming.